The message appeared quietly, almost unnoticed at first. It was early morning, and fans scrolling through updates did not expect anything unusual. Then suddenly, a short but deeply emotional anniversary note from Lee Min-ho surfaced online, dedicated to Song Hye Kyo. Within minutes, screenshots began circulating, and the internet quickly filled with reactions. The tone of the message was calm, reflective, and surprisingly personal, leaving many wondering what had inspired such openness. The anniversary itself marked nearly a year since the rumored private milestone that fans had long speculated about. While neither had confirmed the details publicly, the timing of the message felt intentional. Lee Min-ho's words spoke about gratitude, patience, and quiet moments shared away from cameras. He described the past year as a journey filled with learning and understanding, emphasizing how meaningful it had been to grow alongside someone who valued simplicity. Observers noted that the message did not mention grand achievements or public events. Instead, it focused on everyday memories. He referenced late-night conversations after long filming days, quiet walks in unfamiliar cities, and the comfort of shared silence. These small details made the message feel authentic, as if he was speaking directly rather than performing for an audience. Shortly after the post appeared, fans revisited earlier moments from the year. One clip from a charity gala resurfaced, showing Lee Min-ho smiling subtly when asked about personal happiness. Another video showed Song Hye Kyo at a fashion event, appearing calm and thoughtful. At the time, these moments seemed ordinary, but now they felt connected to the anniversary message. The most talked about line described how certain memories become anchors during busy schedules. He wrote about returning to familiar conversations even when separated by distance. This line resonated deeply with fans, who interpreted it as a sign of enduring connection. Many commented that the simplicity of the words made them more powerful than elaborate declarations. Later that day, speculation intensified when Song Hye Kyo liked a subtle fan tribute referencing the message. The interaction was small but meaningful. Screenshots spread quickly, and viewers began analyzing every detail. Some believed it was a quiet acknowledgement, while others saw it as coincidence. Regardless, the moment added to the emotional atmosphere surrounding the anniversary. Close observers also noted a change in Lee Min-ho's public demeanor during interviews that week. He appeared more reflective, choosing his words carefully. When asked about the importance of time, he responded that certain moments gain meaning only when shared with someone who understands them. Though he did not elaborate, the comment aligned closely with the tone of his anniversary note. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo attended a private event that evening. She appeared composed, yet those present described her as unusually warm. She thanked colleagues for their support and spoke briefly about appreciating quiet encouragement. The remarks were general, but fans quickly connected them to the message circulating online. As the day progressed, the anniversary note became one of the most discussed topics. Fans created compilations of their interactions over the past year, highlighting subtle exchanges and shared appearances. Each clip added context to the emotional tone of the message. What started as a short post evolved into a broader narrative about growth and understanding. One particularly touching detail emerged from a behind-the-scenes account. During a recent filming break, Lee Min-ho reportedly spent time writing in a notebook. At the time, it seemed like preparation for a role. Later, fans speculated that some of those reflections may have shaped the anniversary message. The idea that he carefully crafted his words added another layer of sincerity. The emotional impact extended beyond fans. Commentators praised the understated nature of the note. They observed that in an industry often defined by grand gestures, the simplicity felt refreshing. The focus on shared experiences rather than spectacle resonated widely. By evening, the message had reached audiences across different regions. Translations appeared, and discussions continued. Many viewers described feeling moved by the authenticity. Some shared personal stories about relationships shaped by small, meaningful moments. The anniversary note had become more than a celebrity update. It turned into a reflection on quiet connections. Late that night, Lee Min-ho posted a simple follow-up. It was not another message, just a photograph of a calm city skyline at dusk. No caption, no explanation. Fans interpreted it as symbolic, representing peace and continuity. The minimalism reinforced the tone established earlier. Looking back, the emotional anniversary message stood out because of its sincerity. It avoided dramatic claims, focusing instead on appreciation and growth. The quiet words, the subtle reactions, and the shared memories created a narrative that felt genuine. As the day ended, discussions gradually slowed, but the impression remained. The message had captured attention not through spectacle, but through authenticity. It reminded many that meaningful connections often reveal themselves in small, thoughtful gestures. Nearly a year after their rumored milestone, the anniversary note became a defining moment. It offered a glimpse into a relationship shaped by patience and understanding. The calm tone, combined with subtle responses, left fans reflecting on the depth behind simple words. In the days that followed, the emotional impact of the anniversary message did not fade. Instead, it grew stronger as fans revisited older interviews and public appearances, searching for hints that now seemed more meaningful. Lee Min-ho appeared at a scheduled promotional event 2 days later, and many noticed a subtle shift in his demeanor. He seemed calmer, more reflective, and occasionally smiled to himself, as if recalling something personal. When asked about what kept him grounded during busy schedules, he paused briefly before saying that certain people make even the most exhausting days feel lighter. The answer was simple, yet it echoed the tone of his earlier message. Around the same time, Song Hye Kyo attended a brand launch. She arrived gracefully, greeting photographers with her usual composed smile. However, observers pointed out a quiet warmth in her expressions throughout the evening. During a short interaction with reporters, she mentioned that the past year had taught her the value of patience and appreciation. Though she did not reference anyone directly, the comment immediately sparked renewed discussion. Fans felt that her words aligned perfectly with the sentiment of the anniversary message. One moment from the event quickly circulated online. While speaking with a colleague, Song Hye Kyo laughed softly and brushed a strand of hair behind her ear, revealing a delicate ring. The gesture lasted only seconds, but it was enough to fuel speculation. Screenshots spread rapidly, with viewers connecting the detail to the emotional note. Some believed it was intentional, while others thought it was simply coincidence. Regardless, the timing amplified curiosity. Meanwhile, close followers began compiling timelines of the past year. They highlighted shared travel periods, overlapping schedules, and subtle acknowledgments during interviews. Each discovery added depth to the anniversary narrative. What once seemed like unrelated moments now appeared connected, forming a quiet story of consistency and mutual support. A particularly touching recollection came from a behind-the-scenes source who described a conversation during a filming break months earlier. Lee Min-ho had reportedly mentioned how certain milestones become meaningful not because of celebrations, but because of who stands beside you. At the time, the comment seemed general. Now, fans interpreted it as an early reflection of the feelings expressed in his anniversary message. As discussions continued, the emotional tone remained consistent. Many viewers shared how the simplicity of the message resonated more than elaborate declarations. They described it as genuine, emphasizing that small gestures often carry the most meaning. The anniversary note, combined with the subtle reactions, created a sense of authenticity that stood out. Toward the end of the week, Lee Min-ho posted another understated update. It was a photograph of a quiet evening sky with soft fading light. Again, there was no caption. Fans interpreted the image as symbolic, representing calm after a meaningful reflection. Song Hye Kyo later shared a scenic image from a different location, also without text. The coincidence sparked further conversation, reinforcing the idea of a quiet connection expressed through subtle gestures. Nearly a year after the milestone they were believed to be marking, the anniversary message continued to echo. It became more than a single post. It evolved into a narrative shaped by small details, thoughtful words, and understated reactions. The calm sincerity behind the message left a lasting impression, reminding fans that sometimes the most powerful emotions are expressed quietly through simple acknowledgments that speak volumes without needing explanation.